Now, a very common one, abfractions come into your office every day. Every day you have patients with abfraction. And what is abfraction? It is a fracture of the cervical region, which affects patients who have occlusal overload, usually associated with bruxism, with a lack of canine guidance. So the patient first loses the canines, the tips of the canines. Then come the occlusal interferences, which are interferences in lateral movement. And soon after, the fractures of the cervical regions, which we call abfraction. You will restore with a resin, for example, tooth 11, but it will happen again. If you restore without knowing if it is under overload because of bruxism and it lacks this guidance of lateral movement, even if there is still a canine tip, it still performs centric bruxism or eccentric bruxism and does daytime and nighttime bruxism or associated, I don't know, and you don't treat it, or you only treat it with a splint, I'll do the restoration and provide a splint. And if the bruxism is daytime, what good will a nighttime splint do? Daytime bruxism is rarely alone, separate from nighttime bruxism, but often it is said to be associated with nighttime bruxism, yet many times daytime bruxism accounts for 90% of the patient's bruxism. So this type of case arrives at your office every day, but you might often still be blind to a precise diagnosis. Therefore, a differential diagnosis is necessary right away, tomorrow, today. So if you want to know more about these topics, start following me and share with more dentists.